Hi, my name is Adam Mukis bin Mamazah and I'm going to be your interviewer for today. Could you first introduce yourself and what you're currently studying in?
Hello, my name is Wong Boi. I'm currently studying Masters of Counselling in another university.
My name is Yusri Arman and I'm currently studying my Bachelor's of Computer Science here in Taylors. I'm in my second year now.
How would you describe the current parking situation and traffic flow?
I would say that, okay, let's start parking first. Parking is definitely, I wouldn't say it's too bad, but it's quite bad, very limited, and we have to park quite far. So in terms of traffic flow, I guess we only have one entrance into Taylors, so it's very hard to get to Taylors sometimes, especially during peak hours.
Reflecting on your time at Taylors, how would you describe the current parking situation and the traffic flow compared to when you were a student here?
I'll say that the parking when I was studying, there's quite a lot of parking, I would say, when I was in my first year. But eventually, as I went through my second, third year in Taylors, I noticed there was a bit more cars, but it was still to a notice. It was not that much. I was still able to park without any much difficulties, but just that I had to park a bit more further. There's much more students right now, so due to the amount of students there's much more cars. So I think it's quite reasonable. There's a lot of cars that's in the parking lot right now.
And what do you think are the main reasons that students and lecturers feel stressed or frustrated about parking?
I think definitely due to limited access to campus, only one entrance, right? So it's definitely very high traffic to come in, especially if it starts raining. So I can see that a lot of things get delayed after that. So I think the main frustration is how slow and how inconvenient it is to actually enter campus, and definitely how inconvenient it is to find parking when you're already late or when you already have to park so far, especially in poor road conditions.
During your time, have you noticed any efforts or system in place on campus to try and manage parking, traffic or safety? If yes, then how effective do you think they are?
I'll say during my 3 years of degree, I think there's not much effort being done, but around like my graduation time, I do heard rumors about there's some implementation towards parking, but I'm not sure whether that was now being implemented. There are a lot of students here, so due to that, maybe if they want to do construction, it's a bit hard for them to do construction because there's a lot of cars around, and when doing construction, you might injure the car, and Taylors will be liable for that, so maybe that's one factor. Another factor could be, well, I believe that Taylors are using their resources to better make the university campus life a bit much better for us. So maybe perhaps they overlook the fact that parking is one of the factors.
During peak hours or busy weeks, an example of exams or events, what difficulties do you personally encounter with traffic or parking?
In terms of busy seasons, I would say that the most difficult thing is obviously you have to come earlier, definitely. I'm fortunate that I come early enough that I don't face such parking issues, but definitely the hardest part is the entry. So when you want to enter, let's say your exam is at 8, if you are unfortunate enough to arrive like 7:50 maybe, everyone is coming at that time, right? So definitely when you're coming in, it's going to be slow. You're going to add 5 to 10 minutes to your ETA just to park, and after that walk to your class. So it's the flow of entry into the parking that I think is the biggest difficulty. When there's a sudden large influx of people going inside, then I would say that that's when most difficulties come in and most inconvenience actually happens.
During your time, how often do you see issues such as illegal parking, blocked lanes, or unsafe driving in general in campus? And how does it personally affect your experience?
I would say that, I wouldn't say it always happens, but I've definitely seen it happen before. I think in the free parking, I saw someone hit another person's car and then just drive off. And it's a bit worrying to see, especially since I park there, I drive there all the time, I walk there all the time.
What kind of thoughts that some people have mentioned to you about parking and whatnot?
Main complaint I always hear from students is that it's really, really far and very hot sometimes to walk.
What changes would you personally like to see in the future?
If me personally, I would suggest that they improve the parking at nearby DK or nearby Nanya so that it become much more organized instead of like parking randomly. Because I was driving and I park in DK, right? So I see quite a lot of like people, they don't know how to park quite organized. So maybe perhaps a proper parking would do instead of like just you can park wherever you want.
All right. Then, do you have any closing statements or last words or encouragements to your juniors?
I'll say don't be so angry all the time. If it's about parking, I would say try your best to find parking. It's a bit hard, but I believe there are. So even if there's none, and maybe perhaps you're late to class, so perhaps finding another solution, or maybe coming early or parking in another place will do.
I guess encouragement is the parking sucks, but at least we have a place to park. So yeah, I think it's not that bad. It could be better. It's improving a little bit. Been here for around 2 years now, and I can see the parking steadily improving bit by bit. So I would say that if this continues on, maybe later on, it'll be something that can actually be manageable and presentable.
During peak hours, the challenges are some of our students or guests, visitors doesn't really listen to our direction. Dia macam mana, dia cakap dia bagus. They think they are better than us. So even though we are wearing our full uniform, they don't respect. Nama saya Daniel Ilyas bin Amir Hamzah. Saya bertugas sebagai corporal dalam generasi saya. Terus saya bertugas untuk jagakan keselamatan pelajar. Daripada segi trafik, kita mengawal supaya tiada kesesakan ataupun parking yang berlebihan lah. Kita akan penuhi semua parking. Mencukupi, kita punya parking mencukupi untuk semua. Because kita ada lebih kurang dalam 4,000 lebih parking kereta. Rasanya bagi saya tiada masalah, cuma perjalanan masuk tu mungkin akan mengalami kesesakan sebab kereta mula nak masuk parking. Semua parking mencukupi, jadi kalau mungkin staff pun tak mencukupi kerana dia ni stres tu adalah datang lambat, parking tak ada untuk staff. Staff parking will be start to pay per entry. Dia akan buat masa sekarang ni staff parking kita allocated for staff, but after 6 student can park. Student boleh parking, tapi kebanyakannya student parking ni kita akan tambah pasir, bagi dia elok lah. Kita akan bagi elok tempat parking from time to time lah. The parking situation ni sekarang ni yang dah berlaku ialah kita dah start setengah jalan. Kita akan start buat stacking batu untuk meratakan lagi, memudahkan perjalanan lah. Lepas tu kita akan buat line untuk parking. For the parking actually will be the same as all of the parking throughout Malaysia. Soon will be, if they are full, they will be full. You cannot do anything. Come first, you will park closer. If you come late, you will park far. That's all.
I still have so many things I want to experience. Oh my ass! For me, bro. This guy, bro. Oh,